Imagine coming home after a full day of work and finding the bed made, the laundry washed, folded and put away, the children's toys back in their place, without having lifted a finger. That promise just got a price, an address, and a delivery date. It's called Isaac 1, the new home robot from American startup Weave Robotics, unveiled this week in San Francisco. It walks around the house on its own, stretches its own body to reach high shelves, and promises to solve the task most of us hate the most. Want to understand it all? Then watch the video to the end and I'll explain everything. But first, subscribe to the channel so you'll stay informed about the latest robotics news. A startup called Weave Robotics took the stage to present what it called the most capable robot it has ever built. Its name is Isaac 1. And if you work outside the home, take care of children, or simply hate folding laundry after an exhausting day, pay attention. This news was written with you in mind. Isaac 1 is a mobile home robot. It moves around the house on its own on a wheeled base, recognizes objects and rooms using cameras and artificial intelligence, and is capable of carrying out tasks that until now only a human could do. Folding laundry, making the bed, tidying up clutter, arranging pillows, picking up toys and shoes scattered around the house. Weave Robotics is not a tech giant. It's a startup founded in San Francisco in the middle of the summer of 2024 by two former Apple engineers, Evan Wineland, who led artificial intelligence products related to Siri, and Kaan Dorusöz, who worked on robotics and machine learning and helped launch the Apple Watch's double tap feature. The two decided to bet everything on a problem that seemed trivial. Nobody wants to spend their life folding laundry. Isaac 1 is the second generation of a robot called Isaac 0, launched in February of this year. Isaac 0 was stationary, staying put on top of a table and doing only one thing: folding freshly washed, dirty laundry in cycles of 30 to 90 minutes. That sounds like little, but according to Weave Robotics itself, this simple robot has already racked up more than 2,000 hours of work in homes and businesses across California, folding more than 450 kilograms of laundry per week. Before anything became a consumer product, Weave Robotics tested its first robots in laundromats in the middle of San Francisco. At the same time, Weave Robotics struck a partnership with Tumble, an on-demand laundry service that works like a delivery app. You request a pickup of dirty laundry from your phone, it gets washed, and Isaac steps in to fold it before the laundry comes back to your door. Isaac 1 takes this base of real-world experience and turns it into something much bigger. Unlike Isaac 0, which never moved from its spot, the new robot has a motorized wheeled base and a telescoping body that extends from roughly 90 centimeters up to 1 meter 75 centimeters, roughly the height of an adult person. This lets it reach beds, high shelves, and laundry baskets, and then retract, compact, when not in use. Weave Robotics describes this as a way for the robot to stay out of sight when it's not working. The robot has a rounded head with expressive digital eyes. The body is covered in soft, removable fabric panels, available in 5 colors. On price, Isaac 1 can be bought for $8,000 up front or through a subscription of $449 a month. Anyone who wants to secure a unit right away can put down a refundable deposit of $250. The first deliveries begin this fall in the Northern Hemisphere, between September and October, and will be concentrated exclusively in California. Expansion to the rest of the United States is planned to happen throughout 2027. In an official statement, Weave Robotics summed up the moment with a direct line: Isaac 1 is the robot the team itself wanted to have in their own homes. It's a founder's pitch that sounds sincere, driven by personal need and not just market ambition. But along with the enthusiasm comes a warning that the specialized press itself did not let slide. The robot, in certain situations, still depends on a remote human operator to finish certain tasks. That means that, technically, when you buy an Isaac 1, you're not just buying a robot. You're bringing into your home a hybrid system, one that mixes autonomous artificial intelligence with remote human intervention, guided by cameras installed inside your own home. Weave Robotics guarantees that this remote control only happens when necessary, and that there are physical switches to turn off the cameras when the robot isn't in use. To what extent is Isaac 1 really autonomous? And what exactly happens on the other side of the camera when a human takes control inside your house? Let's start with the brain of the operation. Isaac 1 uses a type of artificial intelligence system called a Vision Language Action Model. Think of it as a three-way translator, all working at the same time. It sees the environment through the camera spread across the robot's body, understands the context of what needs to be done, and converts all of that into real physical movement of the arms and the base. It's this model that lets Isaac 1 look at a pile of clothes dumped on the couch and decide, on its own, which item to pick up first, how to hold it, and where it should be put away. The practical consequence of this is huge. Unlike a programmed appliance, which just repeats the same fixed sequence of movements, Isaac 1 adapts to the real mess of your house, which is never the same from one day to the next. Except there's a clear limit to that autonomy, And that's where the second pillar of the system comes in: teleoperation or remote control. Think of a driving school. The student drives on their own most of the time, but the instructor has their own brake and can take the wheel if something spins out of control. That's exactly the role of Weave Robotics' remote operator. The robot works alone on most tasks, but if it gets stuck facing a piece of clothing it's never seen or a new situation, a company specialist can take remote control, looking through the robot's own cameras, guide that specific movement, and then hand command back to the autonomous system. In practice, this means there's always a plan B. The task gets completed one way or another, except that guarantee comes with a cost in terms of privacy, and we'll come back to that point later. Now, compare this to what Weave Robotics had before. The Isaac Zero, launched in February, was a fixed system anchored to a table that only knew how to do one thing: fold laundry. It didn't see the whole house, didn't move around, didn't make decisions about where to put away each item. It was essentially a validation prototype. The company wanted to prove it could get a robotic arm to fold laundry reliably before taking on the much more complex challenge of getting a robot to move freely through a house full of furniture, stairs, rugs, and running kids. Isaac 1 is that evolution. The motorized wheeled base solves the mobility problem without resorting to bipedal legs, which are expensive, complex, and still unstable, even in the most advanced humanoid robots on the market. And the telescoping body, which extends and retracts like a fishing rod, solves another practical problem: how to make a robot reach both a high shelf and the floor without needing to be gigantic all the time inside your living room. Isaac 1's functions are officially organized into two big blocks, named by the company itself. The first is called laundry flow and covers the entire laundry cycle: finding dirty clothes scattered around the house, picking them up, emptying full hampers, folding clean clothes, and putting them away in the right place. The second is called Daily Reset and covers daily tidying of rooms, making the bed, arranging pillows and blankets, and returning toys, shoes, and other clutter to where they belong. Weave Robotics states that, depending on each home's setup, the robot may also learn to load and unload washers and dryers, but that function is not yet guaranteed for all users at launch. All of this is controlled through a phone app. You can ask Isaac 1 to perform a task right away or schedule fixed times, whether you're home or not. It's basically outsourcing household chores to an assistant that never sleeps, never forgets, and, at least in theory, never complains. And there's one last technical detail worth highlighting: the matter of physical privacy. Weave Robotics equipped Isaac 1 with hardware controls that physically turn off the cameras when they're not needed for operation. It's not just software promising not to record, it's a physical switch, the kind you can check with your own eyes. It's a direct response to a concern that already haunts the entire home robotics industry. Nobody wants a device with a camera on 24 hours a day inside their own bedroom. Except that even with that safeguard, an uncomfortable question remains. Because if the robot depends on remote human intervention to finish a good part of the hardest tasks, someone, somewhere, is in fact looking inside your house through a camera. Speaking of hands, Isaac 1 doesn't have fingers. In their place, two grippers with orange-colored tips do the work of holding and manipulating clothes and objects. It works well for folding a t-shirt or lifting a pillow, but still leaves an open question about tasks that require finer dexterity, like buttoning a piece of clothing or handling small, delicate objects. On battery life, the battery lasts about 8 hours of continuous use and takes 2 hours to fully recharge. It's not a robot designed to run non-stop, but it's enough to cover a full day of household tasks before heading back to its charging base on its own. In terms of physical reach, Isaac 1 takes up a floor footprint of about 52 by 56 centimeters, has a vertical reach of 2 meters and 3 centimeters, and a horizontal reach of 84 centimeters, enough to reach the top shelf of an average closet without needing a step stool. On what Weave Robotics still hasn't confirmed, as of now, no maximum travel speed has been publicly disclosed, which is unusual for a launch with this much marketing fanfare. It's also unclear whether the robot can operate outdoors, in the rain, or on very uneven floors. All of the company's communication so far talks exclusively about the indoor environment of a typical American home. And there's one more gap. Even though Weave Robotics talks about processing that happens inside the robot itself to protect privacy, the company hasn't publicly detailed which sensors, besides the cameras, Isaac 1 uses to identify obstacles or operate in low light, a notable difference compared to competitors who usually disclose sensor specifications in rich detail. This set of gaps doesn't mean the robot doesn't work. It just means that much of what we know about Isaac 1's real limits still depends on independent testing, which should only show up as the first units get delivered. Isaac 1 is a robot that learns on its own, that walks around your house, that recognizes a pile of clothes dumped on the couch without anyone needing to program each movement. But it's also, still, a safety net made up of people, somewhere in the world, ready to take control when the artificial intelligence doesn't know what to do. This mix isn't a reason to dismiss Isaac 1 as a marketing lie. It is, in fact, the most honest snapshot that exists today of the real state of home robotics. Promising, functional in parts, and still deeply human behind the gears. What remains then isn't a technical question, it's a personal choice, yours, about the kind of future you're willing to buy inside your own home. If the chance came up tomorrow to bring Isaac 1 into your routine, knowing that some of the hardest tasks still pass through the hands of a human operator watching your living room through a camera, would you take that deal in exchange for never having to fold a pile of laundry again? Or is that exactly the kind of privacy you're not willing to negotiate? Leave your answer in the comments. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll always get notifications of new videos. See you next time.